will be depends on phasor quantities. Okay. Now, in which the phase angle is symbol is phi. The phase angle symbol is phi, and it measured in degree or radian. That means phase angle will be measured in degree and radian. Then definition of phase angle. The phase angle of an alternating quantity is defined as the angle will be measured from a reference point. What is the meaning of reference point? That is omega t is equal to 0. That means this is the x-axis here, this is y-axis here. Then omega t, that is time, that is omega t is time, is equal to 0. That is where starting from 0 is called as reference point. That means phase angle of an alternating quantity in which we have to measure angle from reference point to other point. Other point means other point of the cycle. That is, this is the half cycle point. This is the full cycle point. That means the phase angle is defined as angle measured from reference point to half cycle and full cycle is called as phase angle. Okay. Now this is the definition of phase angle. Now the concept of phase angle is classified into three types. First one is zero phase quantity, second is lagging phase quantity, and last one is the leading phase quantity. Okay. Then first type is phase angle at in phase quantity. That is, in phase quantities is also called as zero phase quantity. Okay. That means also the concept of phase angle at in phase quantities or zero phase quantities will be same as that of phase sequence of 0. That is zero phase sequence. That means whole concept of phase angle is same as that of zero phase sequence. Okay. Now these are the two waveforms here. Then first waveform is voltage is here. Okay. This is the voltage waveform is there, and second one is the current waveform is here. Okay. That is, this is the positive half cycle and this is negative half cycle. Then x-axis is voltage and current and y-axis time. Okay. Now this is the maximum value of the voltage. Im is maximum value of current. Same for negative side. I think is this is for is near negative Vm. Okay. Then Vm and minus Im. These are the negative half cycle. Okay. And also the voltage and current waveform. The voltage and current waveform will be start from zero angle. That means the phase angle of voltage is 0. That is, waveform of voltage will be start from 0 angle. Then also same for current. Phase angle will be start of current at 0 degree. Then for voltage we have considered phi 1. Okay. And current we have considered phi 2. Okay. Then phase difference between voltage and current is 0. That means phi is equal to phi 2 minus phi 1. Then phi 1 means phase angle of voltage is 0 and phi 2 means phase angle of current is 0. Then both values are put here, that is 0 minus 0, that is phi is equal to 0, because the both waveform, that is voltage and current, will be start from 0 angle. Then we have considered phi 1 is equal to 0 for voltage, phi 2 is equal to 0 for current. Then we have taking phase difference between them is 0. Now this is the phase angle at in phase quantity or 0 phase. Okay. Now this is the first type of the phase angle at in phase quantity. Now second type, that is phase angle at lagging quantity. Okay. Now this is the waveform is there. Okay. And this is the voltage waveform is there. Okay. Then current waveform is here. Okay. Then this is voltage V is equal to Vf sin omega t. But the current waveform will be start after voltage waveform. But the phase angle of voltage is 0. That is phase angle of voltage is 0. But the phase angle of current is we have considered pi by 6. Then pi by 6, that is put pi is equal to 180 upon 6, that is 30 degree. That is I is equal to Im sin omega t minus pi by 6, that is omega t minus 30. That is we have considered any angle. We have considered 30 degree angle, 60 degree angle or 90 degree angle. In lagging quantities we have taking minus sign for angle, that is we have considered minus 30, because the current waveform will be start after voltage waveform. Okay. Then phi 1 is equal to, for phi 1 is considered for voltage angle, is V is equal to 0 degree. Okay. Then we have to consider phase angle for current, that is phi 2. It is I is equal to minus 30. Okay. Then why taking minus sign? Because the current waveform will be start after voltage waveform. Then we are taking minus sign. Then current waveform will be start after before voltage waveform. Then we are taking positive sign. Okay. Then current waveform will be start after voltage waveform. Then we are taking negative sign. That means plus, that is we are taking before voltage waveform. We are taking positive for leading. Okay. Leading angle. And after voltage waveform we are taking negative sign for lagging. Okay. And this is the difference between lagging and leading phase angle. Okay. Then put phi is equal to phi 1. That is phi 1 is phase differences. We have considered phi 2 minus phi 1 or phi 1 minus phi 2. Will be depend on your choice. Then phi 1 is voltage is 0. Put here. Then angle I is minus 30, because we are taking minus sign, because current waveform will be start after voltage waveform. Then we are taking minus 30. Then phi is equal to 30. Now this is the concept of phase angle of lagging. Okay. Now this is the concept of phase angle of lagging. Okay. Now next type is phase angle of leading. Okay. This is the next type is phase angle of leading. Now this is the voltage waveform is there. Okay, now this is the voltage waveform. Here time is omega. Okay, then current waveform is here. Okay, now this is the voltage. V is equal to Vm sin omega t. I is equal to Im sin omega t plus pi by 2. Then pi by 2 means 180 upon 2. Then phi is 90 degree. Now that is angle is phi is 90 degree. Then why taking positive sign here? Because the current waveform will be start before voltage waveform. Then we are taking positive sign, that is for leading quantity, that is plus pi by 2, that is 180 upon 2, that is we are taking 90 degree, that is omega t plus pi by 2, that is 90 degree. That means current waveform is lead by voltage by pi by 2, that is 90 degree or pi by 2 radian. That means angle will be measured in degree or radian. Okay, now this whole concept is called as phase angle of leading quantity. Okay, then phase angle of voltage Q1 0, because voltage waveform will be start from 0 angle, and phase angle of I, that is phi 2, taken as a 90, because the current waveform will be start before voltage waveform. Then we are taking positive sign. Okay, that is 90. Then phase difference between voltage and current waveform is, that is phi is equal to phi 1 minus phi 2. Then put phi 1 is 0 and angle is 90. Okay, then in which phi taking minus 90 is there, because the phase difference angle is formula is minus, then here minus is obtained, then angle is phi is minus, because this is depend on phase difference sign, that is phi 1, this phi is equal to phi 1 minus phi 2. Okay, then 0 minus 90, that is obtained angle is phi is equal to minus. Now this is the third type of phase angle of leading quantities. Okay, now this is the concept of phase angle for 0 phase quantity or in phase quantity, then phase angle of lagging quantities, then phase angle of leading quantities. These are the important types of the phase angle. Okay, now next point is phasor representation. It is very important point in AC fundamental. Okay, now we have to explain the concept of phasor representation.
Sir,
Yes,
sir, phase difference is calculated using mod, na? That is mod phi 1 minus phi 2.
okay, will be depend on your angle. Okay, because we have considered two formulas. Okay, for example, phi is equal to phi 2 minus phi 1. Okay, phi 2 minus phi 1. Okay, here the angle is phi 2 is 90. Okay, then phi 1 is 0. Then angle is phi is equal to 90. Okay, from this formula, that is phi 2 minus phi 1. Okay, then we have considered phi is equal to phi 1 minus phi 2. Okay, then angle is obtained is minus 90. Okay, now in waveform. Okay, in waveform we have to explain difference between phi 1 minus phi 2 and phi 2 minus phi 1. Okay, now initially we have considered voltage waveform is 0 degree, and current waveform I2 is 90 degree. Then we have considered phi 1 minus phi 2, then obtain minus degree angle, minus 90. Okay, now this is left hand side, that is indicates minus sign, x side indicates plus sign, then here plus sign, here minus sign. Okay, then here phi is minus 90, then here phi is minus 90, that is minus 1, minus 2 and minus. Okay, now this formula also applicable for this, because left hand side indicates minus sign, then is also correct. Then phi is equal to phi 2 minus phi 1. Okay, then phi 2 is 90 here. Okay, and phi 1 is 0, then angle is 90. Okay, then this is the x-axis. X-axis left hand side we are taking minus sign. Okay, but right hand side we are taking positive sign. Then this for this side and this for this side. Okay, that means your waveform will be, here is half is negative and half is positive. Okay, for phase angle quantity. Okay, that means this negative sign is applicable for this formula and this positive sign will be applicable for this sign. That means both formulae correct in leading quantities. Okay, do you understand? Will be
Yes, sir. But
yes.
but why don't
Yes.
we add mod in the formula?
This value is angle will be added in mod formula. Okay, this question from your side.
Like mod phi 1 minus phi 2.
Phi 1 minus phi 2. Because this is the phase difference. Okay.
Sir, it is phase difference, so it can't be negative. It is difference between
Yes.
two
Your question is very good. From angle will not be minus. Okay. But we have to find out angle with the help of quadrant. Okay. Now this is the x-axis, y-axis. In first quadrant, positive sign is here. Then is minus, plus is here. Then minus is here. Then minus is here. Okay. Now this angle will be drawn in this quadrant. That is 4 quadrant operation is very important in phase angle. Okay. And in phase angle quantity, voltage, we have considered phi 1. That is voltage waveform. We have considered angle is phi 1. Then why choose 0 degree? Because your waveform will be start from 0. Then we have considered initial angle. I am not consider final angle, because this is I am consider only initial angle to find out lagging quantity and leading quantity. Okay, and in which we have to calculate phase difference between voltage and current. Then phase difference will be depends on phase angle. That is phase angle of voltage, that is phi 1 is 0 degree. Phase angle of current, that is phi 2. Phi consider angle is maximum for current, because we have to identify lagging concept, leading concept and in phase concept. That is we have to consider maximum angle for current. That is in phase angle quantity, the current waveform will be moved. Okay, that means in lagging quantity, current waveform will be start after voltage waveform in lagging quantity, but in leading quantity the current waveform will be start before voltage waveform. Now this is the difference between voltage and current. Okay, Then also we have considered phi is equal to phi 1 minus phi 2, and also we have considered phi is equal to phi 2 minus phi 1. Then both angle is applicable for this waveform. Then here we have obtained minus 90, then we have obtained phi is plus 90. Okay. Then easy to identify leading or lagging quantity. Okay, that means the minus 90 is applicable for this side. Okay, that is minus 90 here, and plus 90 is applicable for this waveform. That is here positive waveform is here. This is negative waveform. That is first waveform will start from point negative side to positive side with angle minus 90 to plus 90. Okay, now this is the difference between, or this is the phase difference between voltage and current. Okay, do you understand?
Yes, sir. Understood. Understood.
Okay, no problem. Then next concept is phasor representation. Okay, then in which we have to need phasor representation. Okay, now this is the also applicable for different quantities. Okay, then what is the concept of phasor representation? That is called as phasor diagram. Okay, now in phasor representation, in which we have to need direction. That is, direction will be clockwise direction and anti-clockwise direction. Okay, now the phasor representation quantity, the phasor representation quantity will be depend on phasor. The phasor representation quantity will be depends on phasor. What is the meaning of phasor? That is, which is represented by straight line. That is, this is the straight line and with their angle. That means phasor which is represented by straight line with an arrow. The phasor will be this side. Okay, now this is the angle. Then phasor will be okay. Now this is the x-axis and y-axis. Okay. Now these are the several angles there. Okay. Now this is the 90-degree phasor. Okay. Now this is the 90-degree phasor. This is 90-degree phasor. This is the 90-degree phasor. Now this is the first phasor. This is second. This is third. This is 4. This is 5. This is 6. This is 7 or 8. Also, in which this phasor will be classified into again one or more type. That is here, again here, again here. These are the several phasor will be drawn in the form of straight line, but in which we have to need phase angle. That is, phase angle between phasor is very important. That is, here phi is there. Okay, then here phi 1 is there. Okay, then here phi 2 angle is there. Okay, then here phi 3 is there. That means angle is very important in straight line, and this whole concept is called as phasor representation. Okay, then in which the phasor representation will be depends on x-axis and y-axis coordinate. That is, in first quadrant positive sign is there. Then in here negative positive sign here. Then here negative sign here. Then positive negative. That means each and every angle will be depends on positive, here positive angle, here negative angle from x-axis y-axis, then in here negative here, and this is the positive negative here. That means in which this is the first quadrant operation, this is second quadrant operation, this is third quadrant operation, and here fourth quadrant operation. Now this is the phasor representation between first quadrant, second quadrant, third quadrant, and fourth quadrant. Okay, now this is the whole concept of phasor representation. Okay, now in which direction of the angle, that is direction of phi angle, is very important. That is clockwise direction, anti-clockwise direction is very important in phasor representation. Okay, now in which the phi is positive here. Okay. That means angle phi, that is phase angle, is positive, but the phasor moves in anti-clockwise direction. That means phasor move in anti-clockwise direction when phi is positive. Then phi is negative, then phasor will be moves in clockwise direction. These are the important rules of the phasor representation. That means the angle is positive, then phasor will be moved in anti-clockwise direction from x-axis. Then phi is negative, then phasor will be moved in clockwise direction with respect to angle phi. Now this is the concept of clockwise and anti-clockwise direction will be depends on phasor. That is phasor moves when angle is positive, then phasor moves in anti-clockwise direction. Then phi is negative, that is phi means phase angle is negative, then phasor will be moves in clockwise direction. These two rules is very important in phasor representation. Okay, now this is the concept of phasor representation. That is phi is positive, then phasor will be moves in anti-clockwise direction. Then phi is negative, phasor will be moves in clockwise direction from x-axis, from positive x-axis. Now this is the positive x-axis. Here positive x-axis. Okay, now this is the concept of phasor representation. Okay, then also phasor representation will be classified into three types. That is zero phase quantity, lagging phase quantity, and leading phase quantity. Also this concept will be same as that of phase sequence and phase angle. Same concept for phasor. The concept of phasor always same as that of phase angle and phase difference. Okay, now first we have to explain phasor representation in phase quantity. Same procedure, same waveform, and same phase angle and same symbol used for voltage and current. Okay, same procedure. Okay, now first is phasor representation in phase quantity. Now this is the first quadrant here. This positive, positive. This is negative, positive, negative, negative, and positive, negative. Okay, now this is the voltage waveform is there. Okay. Then this is the current waveform is here. Okay, then in this phasor, voltage and phasor of voltage and phasor of current both are in positive. That is both are in positive. That is the phasor of voltage. That is this is the phasor of voltage. This is the phasor of current. Both are in positive in x-axis. Then phase angle for voltage V, that is we have considered phi 1. Then phase angle of current I is we have considered phi 2. But both waveform will be start from phase angle is 0 degree. That is called as phasor representation of voltage and current are in phase because both waveform will be start from 0 angle or 0 degree angle. This concept is called as phasor representation of in phase quantity or also called as phasor representation of 0 phase quantity. Okay, now this is the first type, that is phasor representation of in phase quantity. Okay, now this is the very simple concept. Now we have to explain phasor representation of lagging quantities. Same procedure for phasor representation of lagging quantity for phase angle and phase difference, and also phasor representation of lagging quantity. That is same procedure, same waveform will be applicable for phasor representation, but in which we have to need concept of phasor. Okay, now second type is there, that is a phasor representation of lagging quantities. Okay, then in which we have to consider this is the voltage waveform is there. Okay, this is the voltage waveform. Then this is the current waveform is there. Okay, now lagging means always negative sign because waveform will be the current waveform will be start after voltage wave. Then we have consider here pi by 3, any angle will be considered here. This we have considered pi by 3, then we have considered pi by 6, then we have considered pi by 9, any angle, then we have considered pi by 3 angle. It is 180 upon 3, that is 180 upon 3, that is minus. Then why taking minus sign? Because phasor representation of current waveform will be start after voltage waveform. Then we have to conclude here phase difference. Okay, that means the current waveform will be minus from voltage waveform. Then we have considered minus, that is pi by 3, that is 180 upon 3, that is we have obtained pi is equal to minus 60. Then this is the direction of phi angle is minus 60. Then minus 60 means here lagging. Then angle is upward side. Then plus 60. Okay. This is the current waveform. Then voltage waveform. Then this is for leading quantities. Okay. Then in lagging quantity, the phi 1, that is voltage angle phi 1 is 0 degree. Then phase angle of current is phi 2 minus 60. Then minus 60 degree angle is indicate lagging quantity. Okay. Then also the phase angle of voltage V is phi 1 is 0 degree. Then phase angle of current I is phi 2 is minus 60 degree. Then also the phase angle phi 1 of voltage is 0 and the phase angle of current is minus 60. Then the waveform of current I phasor has moved in clockwise direction. That means this current will be moved from clockwise direction with respect to voltage. And this concept is called as phasor representation of lagging quantity. That means in voltage and current phasor waveform, the current waveform or current phasor waveform will be moved in clockwise direction. It's called as phasor representation of lagging quantity. Okay. Now this is the concept of phasor representation of
Sir,
yes.
sir, what will be the equation of I here?
Here I is equal to Im sin omega t. Okay. But I is
In
angle.
terms of pi by 2
Yes,
omega t minus pi by 3 or plus pi by 3.
minus pi by 3. Because waveform will be start after voltage waveform. Then equation is
So phase difference will be positive 16.
okay. Here we have considered pi by 3, but we have considered here lagging quantity. Okay. Then we have considered minus pi. Okay. But in waveform we have considered here pi by 3. Okay. Then will be direction of the current will be depend on angle. That means we have explained here. This is the voltage waveform. Okay. Then we have considered pi by 3 angle. But the angle, the direction of angle will be depends on direction of current. Okay. Then the current will be positive, the angle will be positive. Then current will be negative, the angle will be negative. That means the phasor, now this is the main concept here. That means the lagging and leading quantity. That means in lagging quantity, the current waveform will be start after voltage waveform. Then we are taking negative side. Then this angle is called as lagging. Then waveform will be start before voltage waveform. Then this is called as leading quantities. That means this waveform add in voltage waveform and this waveform will be subtract in voltage waveform. Okay. Now this is the concept of lagging and leading. Okay. Do you understand?
Sir, what will be the phase difference, positive 60 or negative 60?
Okay. Now in which the waveform will be start in first quadrant. Okay. That means waveform will be start from this. Okay. Then angle will be positive. But in which the lagging quantity, that means this waveform already start from this point here. Okay. That means initial angle is negative from this point to this point. Okay. That means angle is negative. And after this point, the waveform will be positive. Okay. That means each and every point will be depends on your direction. That means initially this angle will be negative from this point to this point. Again after this point, the angle will be positive. That means each and every angle will be show its angle. That is initial angle and final angle. That is here we have considered minus 60 for lagging quantity. Okay, but initial angle is negative here and final angle is positive. That means each and every phi will be depend on initial angle and final angle. Okay, that means phi is initial is minus 60 and then phi again plus 60. That means each and every phase angle has initial angle and final angle, and it will be depend on x-axis coordinate and y-axis coordinate. That is here this is the x-axis coordinate and y-axis coordinate. That is this is the first quadrant, positive positive, then here negative positive. This quadrant is very important in to find out phase angle. Then waveform will be start from this point to this point. Okay. At an instant, the angle will be from this point to this point is negative. Okay. But at this point, the angle will be positive. That means each and every angle will be depends on direction of phasor. Okay. Now this is the very important thing is the direction of angle will be depends on direction of phasor. Then waveform will be start from this point to this point. Then initial angle is negative from this point to this point. Then again this point will be cross here. Then x-axis here positive. Then again angle is positive. Okay, that means the direction is very important. That means this is the direction is very important in each and every phase. Okay, that means quadrant operation is very important. This is the first quadrant, second, third and fourth, and also in which the phasor representation of voltage and current is very important in each and every leading quantities or lagging quantities or in phase quantity. That means direction of the phasor is very important in phasor representation of zero phase quantity, lagging phase quantity or leading phase quantity. Okay, now this is the concept. That means angle is not specified. That is plus 60, minus 60 will be depends on direction. Okay, then in which here we have considered minus 60, but the waveform of current is start from this point. Okay, then here. Okay, that means initial angle is start from minus, that is this axis y axis here minus sign. Okay, then we have considered minus sign for initial angle. That means this waveform will be start from this point to this point, but after this point the waveform is positive. Okay, now this is the concept of phasor representation, and it will be depends on negative angle and positive angle will be depends on quadrant operation. That is positive, positive, negative, 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 positive and positive, negative. Now this is the whole concept is very important in phasor representation of lagging, leading and zero phase quantity. Okay, now this is the very important concept in AC fundamental. Okay, and last point is leading quantities. That is phasor representation of leading quantities. Now we have to explain the concept of phasor representation of leading quantity. This is the last point in phasor representation. Okay, now this is the phasor representation of leading quantity. Okay, same procedure for phase angle for leading quantities and phase difference for leading quantities. Okay, now in which there are two waveforms. Then first waveform of current is there. Okay, now this is the current waveform is there. Okay, then this waveform of current will be start from here. Okay, then also here current waveform is there. Okay, again present in negative here. Okay, then also in which why taking positive sign, because current waveform here 0, sorry here 0, and this is the negative positive, it is negative x-axis, positive y-axis, but initially the waveform is minus, then after crossing this line to y-axis, then y-axis is positive, then after this waveform will be converted from negative side to positive side. Then we have considered leading angle, that is we have add, this is the voltage waveform and this angle will be add in voltage. That means two angle will be add, that is first angle is voltage, second angle is current. Add in this quantity is called as leading quantity. Okay, that means this angle will be add in here, that is omega t plus pi by 2, because here negative sign up to this point. After this point will be is indicate positive sign. Then we are taking positive side, that is leading. Okay, for lagging quantity we have considered negative sign, and we have leading quantity we have considered positive sign. Okay, that means there are the two waveform, that is voltage and current. Okay, for voltage V is equal to Vm sin omega t. Here we have considered pi by 2, pi by 3, any angle will be considered, that is pi by 4, but angle will be less than 180 degree, because your waveform is start from 0 angle to here, and pi means value of pi is 180, and here 2 pi, that is 360 degree, here 180 degree. That means the angle will be less than pi, that means angle will be less than pi, that is 180 degree. It is very important, that is 30 degree, 60 degree, 90, 120, 150 and 180. These are the angle is less than 180 degree. Then after 180 degree, that is 210, 240, 270, 300, 330 and 360. These are the angle will be divided into up to 30, that is 30, 60, 90, 120, 150, 180, 210, 240, 270, 300, 330 and 360. These are the angle variation with respect to half cycle and full cycle. Okay, then in which the current I is lead by voltage is plus 90, because the angle will be here plus, that is 90 degree. We have considered 30 degree, 60 degree, any angle, but here we have considered pi by 2. Okay, and at that instant the phase angle, the voltage waveform will be start from voltage, that is 0, but the phi to phase angle of I is pi by 2, that is perpendicular. This we have considered this angle, that is we have considered perpendicular angle for current, that is 90 degree, that is I is equal to pi by 2, that is plus 90. Okay, and the current I is leads to the voltage by 90 degree. Now this is the concept of phasor representation of leading